Obviously, a lot of news breaking late, a little bit late in the NBA, but at least we have it now rather than later, I guess. I've also been scrambling to try to get things together, so I was ready for the show, so I would know what I wanted to do. And yeah, I think that I've got a reasonable idea of it. Sheets, do you feel like you had time to process all that news?
Well, I got to see where all this value is coming now. I got to see what happened. I know that. So I know that Lillard's a good play, right? And I just want to see if any of these Boston guys show up that I need. How does this affect the Orlando value that was present before? So I just have to rerun all this stuff and see what it looks like. I mean, like right now, I'm getting all this Sam Hauser also and Pritchard and all these Boston guys that are getting in the way. Not in the way, but I mean, they're certainly overtaking the Orlando guys, right?
Right.
I mean,
so I think the only major values for me that are the obvious like cheap values are Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser, and then the other obvious value is Bobby Portis, who I'm actually having trouble keeping out of my lineups for a lot of reasons. He fits. There's a lot of things that make sense there. And then you start off to me with like a combination of some sort of Mitchell, Portis, Lillard, Hauser, or Pritchard, or Holiday at 6,100, and then D'Angelo Russell. Like that's sort of like the basis of like the core. Like basically that's the value that's out there.
Those are definitely all the good plays.
Yeah. And then you get into the other guys and who you want to get different. So I'm looking at all those plays, and all of those plays I'm playing at least some of. I'm the highest on Portis, but I also think it's more volatile. I just think the ceiling is so high. So I'm kind of curious if the ownership is going to be less than 50%. I will probably be, like 75%. If it's going to be higher than 50%, I'll be probably like 40% or maybe with the field. But I do think that, those are really good spots that are hard. It's going to leave guys like Luka a little bit. I mean, Luka, there's more value, so you could argue that people are going to play him. But I still like that Luka Anthony Davis combo that I talked about earlier as a way to, Anthony Davis and Luka's ownership. I just don't see that pairing being used as much as some of these other plays, because you've got Scotty Barnes, who obviously projects really well for a good reason. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm going to use some of the bullshit or the BS value from early in the day. I'm going to play some Jonathan Isaac. I think he's actually going to be far lower owned than any projections have him right now, because I'm just loading all the value in one lineup. So like I've got Isaac, Pritchard. I don't have Hauser in that one currently, but I'm actually thinking that's what I'm going to switch to. And then I've got Kyle Lowry, where I'm playing Kyle Lowry with Pritchard. Now I know it sounds stupid, but like I just want to like point out, like it is back in Toronto. He's 4,100. They're both 4K. Like that's just going to be a very rare paired combination, I think. And it allows me to spend up for Mitchell, Lillard, Barnes, Portis, and then you know what I mean. So I'm just throwing out what I'm doing with it. And that's one way to get different. I'm also using a lot of Cole Anthony, which I think was going to be more popular than it is now. Actually, I don't even know if it is now. It wasn't even going to be. I think Cole Anthony's a really, really, really good tournament play. That's what I would say too. He's another one I'm using a lot
of. I want to play. I want to play Lillard and Mitchell together. I think it makes just way too much sense.
Yeah.
So I want to play the game of horse that could converge in that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I also was going to toy around with the idea of really, really being stubborn off the board and go for all Lillard, Mitchell, and LaMelo Ball.
I love the LaMelo Ball play.
It's hard.
It is a little bit hard, but yeah, it is. I don't know what to do with that one. I really don't.
Yeah, I hear you.
I guess the only thing we have to decide right now is the first game.
You don't have to play the first game.
Yeah, if you're going to play anything, Towns or Towns, Edwards, or Gobert as a one-off is all I would recommend.
Yeah. Let me see what kind of Mitchell. I'm really not getting too much Mitchell. Let me just see. No, where'd all my Donovan Mitchell go? I mean, I'm getting some, but not as much as I want.
Yeah. Sheets is you got a Nacho Man in here asking you a process question. In Saber Sim, do you always just run your builds using the default settings and then go with the contest sim for each contest you're running? I know the answer to this.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. No. He's saying, but so you always run your builds.
That was easy.
Default settings. Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I start with, because once you start tweaking after you run the initial build, you get what you want anyway. I mean,
yeah.
Lillard. Do you like Quickly at all?
I didn't get there. It looks like K9 is asking, saying he selects Stress. I select Stress too, by the way. I think that's your 4-man stack. If you had to build one from that game, is you put Portis and Lillard and Mitchell and Struss. That's another way to get different. And Brendan's asking, is thoughts on Sam Hauser or too risky? If you think Sam Hauser is risky, then you're the most contrarian player, because I mean, yeah, sure, there's volatility, but he is going to be the highest owned player on the slate if it locked right now.
How many Celtics you playing in every line? I mean, like, wait, 4? I mean,
no. This is not that big of a thing. They usually sit somebody, Horford or Porzingis is usually like sitting, or a lot of times they're sitting. They're sitting on every back-to-back one of them. Sometimes Brown and Tatum have had a little bit. Anyway, I don't think you have to go that crazy. I have 2 in lineups. I have 3 in one. I have a Holiday Brown Hauser one. I wish I had a run back, but I'm having a hard time getting anything on San Antonio unless you want to play Sohan or Wemby. This is Wemby's first time in the Garden.
That's something.
Just wish that, the minutes though, it's like so tough. So basically, guys, pop in any questions or thoughts, because that's my first thing is fade the first game. It looks like Brunson and Hart are going to play now. So that sort of takes away the Knicks excitement, Still think Randall's fine. I don't think I would actually. No, I don't think I'm just probably not going to get to the Knicks. I'm not getting to much Şengün, which I thought I was going to, and now I'm seeing very different ownership across the industry projection wise on how much he's going to be owned. It's probably because of all this stuff, but that's a big one. I mean, I don't see why it's so popular tonight specifically.
I think it'll be 15%. I mean,
okay.
I don't think it's that big a deal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the aggregate has been at 25, but I think that it just hasn't been updated yet. So 25. I mean, I don't know. It's just weird, that he's popping as much as he is.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that much.
Yeah. I still love the D'Angelo Russell. I like playing Russell and Holiday together. That 6,100 and 6K. I have no issue with playing Holiday with Pritchard, by the way, if anybody's going to ask that question.
You playing Horford?
I have Horford some. I wanted to get deep into the bench guys, but I really think that other than Luke Cornett, nobody made enough sense for me to take a shot on.
Right.
But I mean, look, this is why we wait though, because we're all saying this about Sam Hauser. What happens if he's not starting? We haven't had these specific 2 players out yet. It's most logical that he will start, but if he doesn't start, I mean, that's drops his projection and everything, and then you have to decide if you want him as a tournament play.
Yeah.
So we really need to wait till the 7:30 games, in my opinion, for the most part. But I do think all 3 of those, especially the Towns or Edwards in the first game, is totally fine. I just think that there's better plays for me.
You get into Ingles at all after all that?
I didn't really see the appeal as much, even in the first place, to be honest with you. But I thought it was okay. I like the Isaac thing more, only especially like on FanDuel. I left Isaac in because like just the guy can get like 5 blocks in a minute. Like I've seen it.
Right.
He can get fantasy points like crazy, and if he plays 15 minutes, I'm good with it. Ingles when I thought he was going to be popular, was just plenty of reason to fade him. Now, I think you could argue that he's a tournament in addition to the other value. I wouldn't play him over Hauser, but I would play him in addition to. I still think he gets a little bit of ownership, though. Magic just too deep of a team, huh? They just play all these guys like 28 minutes.
I'm going somewhere today. It's literally my personal hell. Like I can't imagine like something I'd rather do less.
Can I get a hint or something?
Yeah, I'm going. Listen, a bunch of guys are going out for something. I just don't want to do it all, and I'm not going to make it for more than probably 20 minutes. They're going to a cigar bar.
Oh my god, it sounds like your nightmare.
They're really into cigars, all of them, and I can't take it at all. So we're gonna see how long I last.
Yeah, wow.
Usually I would say just no, but I haven't seen these guys in a while. We'll see. Maybe the idea is that maybe there's dinner and then the cigars, so maybe that'll be the order.
Right.
Then I could bail after the. And hey, listen, they love it, so I don't begrudge it, whatever. But I literally can't take it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't think I want to play.
Oh,
I don't think I want to play Luka.
Yeah, I do, but I feel like the Luka thing is like so obvious that like I'm just like it's weird how the builds are just not taking me directly there. Maybe I need to edit that. Yeah, I do.
And are we sure he's playing?
No.
Yeah, he hasn't played 3 games in a row, right?
Yeah. But I really think that low ownership, like it's like Luka doesn't have I don't know. I think it's an interesting. I got to figure out a way if I could try and do it.
Yeah.
Jimmy's asking for the favorite Raptor plays, and I guess I'll go first. Scotty Barnes would be my favorite, followed by Barrett, followed by Jonte Porter. I'm going to play Jonte Porter tonight if he starts again.
I like Quickly.
Yeah, you like Quickly. I think that's actually totally reasonable. I'm just thinking about size that they're going to have to match up with Bam, and I think
Quickly's huge. He's like 6 feet tall.
What?
Quickly's huge. He's like 6 feet tall. That's like almost as tall as I am. He can get in there.
And the price, they're tempting some of these prices today. I know the Lowry thing feels like a sucker thing. I'm taking the shot. Like I don't care.
Oh man, really, huh? You're gonna do
it. All it takes is him hitting two shots early in the game, and all of a sudden he's gonna try and go nuts.
And then all of a sudden he gets 30 minutes. Exactly.
And he plays and he gets 40 fantasy points. No, I'm serious. It's possible, man. We've seen these things before, and it's not like he has like a special relationship. This is not like a revenge on the city. This is like they love him there. They'll be cheering for him. Anthony Edwards and Jaylen Brown was one I ran into. But I decided on Brown temporarily just to see what happens. These are my MRI results. Can I answer this really quick and I'll jump right back?
Yeah, let's hear it. We got a live sweat.
No. Well, I'll tell you how frustrating doctors can be sometimes. So we have the results. The doctor can't know. We can't tell you what they are. The doctor wants to see you. So when can we schedule an appointment? Does next week work? No.
It's a bunch of BS is what that is.
It's disgusting. I mean, at least I got him to change it to tomorrow. But like I cannot believe it, man. It's so stupid.
Don't you have a portal?
No, I just went to because they sent me to the lab. It's all through them. I got nothing. Jesus. And I'm on a juice cleanse on top of it. It's a frustrating time.
Do you have the report at least or no?
No.
You have nothing.
You got nothing till tomorrow. But at least it's tomorrow. It's not. I don't have to wait much longer. But
dude, you could have. I'm telling Evan would have done it. It's his birthday, by the way, Evan, today.
Oh, it is. Oh shit! I got to send him a message.
Yeah.
Yeah. This slate, I feel like we sort of know what we're doing. What kind of stuff are you getting? Because I don't think a whole lot's starting lineups is pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Feels like it.
So I'm not playing Luka, so that's going to be the end of that. We got some starters in Orlando.
Anything relevant in their starters? Let's see. No, same ones.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get over to prepare my my secondhand smoke.
Yeah. Get your lungs ready.
Yeah, get them ready. And I will. And it's possible, if I'm back or whatever, then we'll fire up all everything later.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Right there.
Have a good one. Anyway, guys, yeah, I might get out of here too if the questions dry up. Just let me know if there's anything. I'll be in the premium Discord. I'm going to be editing my lineups, I'm sure, until second lineup slate locks. So anyway, good luck to everybody. Appreciate you guys all. Please click the like button on the way out, and we will see you at the top of the leaderboards.